Hi everyone, and welcome to today's episode where in Final Fantasy VII the original we are going to take on final of our super bosses, which is Ruby Weapon, located in the desert area on, I think it's on disc 3, basically after you kill Diamond Weapon right next to Gold Saucer. Go through everything that we're going to have on our party in order to do this, and hopefully we'll get that done. Head over, hand in the item you get from it to complete the final mission part, side mission, the old hermit guy in Calm. Let's crack on so I can explain everything what we do. Okay, so here we are. I'll open up the menu. So, first things first, I know what you're going to notice. Two of our people are dead. That's right. This boss against Ruby Weapon, you don't want to go in your whole party alive. Make sure 2 killed off. Reason behind this is Ruby Weapon starts with its fingers out the ground. When its fingers are out the ground, it cannot do any damage to Ruby Weapon. It will then do a move that will remove one of your party members. And we don't want that. What we want is Ruby Weapon to put his fingers in the ground so we can damage it. So, in order to do that, we will start with one of our characters, Cloud obviously, alive. You can notice that Cloud and Barrett's level 99. That's not really a must. It doesn't really matter what level you have, as long as you have stuff so that your HP and MP are maximum. 9,999 HP, 999 MP. Now we'll go through the equipment. Start with Cloud. Well, we'll start with the basics really. The armor and the accessory. Everyone has the same armor and accessory. This is the Side Rich and the Ribbon. Side Rich decreases all elemental attack by half. Ribbon protects you from all abnormal statuses. We make sure we have that on everyone. You get the Side Riches from stealing them from Rude. And you get the Ribbons. 2 you'll probably find naturally. The third one you get from doing 10 of the special arena battles. The battle arena in Gold Saucer. Everyone has then got their main ultimate weapon. Cloud has ultimate weapon, which you get from defeating ultimate weapon itself, which is the dragon that flies around. Fight that after you kill Diamond Weapon. Former on Yuffie. Find that in the sunken plane carrier thing, where you find Hades and that. It's in there. And Missing Source from Barrett. You obtain that from doing the Return to Midgar mission. Barrett has to be on your party. Make sure when you do that, he is on your party. Next part, we'll show materia. Start with Cloud, work down. So, HP plus, in order to pop HP up to maximum, we have Master Magic. Now, Cloud will have the Master Materia. We obtained that in the last episode last week. You get that one of 2 ways. Way 1 is to master all your magic, same with the summon, all the summons, and the same with the command, all the command materia, and go to the huge materia and you'll get one. The ones we're using we obtained from defeating Emerald Weapon last week, handing the Earth Harbian to the guy in Calm. He then gives you Master Magic, Master Command, Master Summon. They're the main ones we're going to have. So Master Magic, how can do every magic spell. Master Command, so we can do every command spell. Main key here, so Cloud has Mime. Mime is important to all the tactics we do for the end bosses. MP plus again, that's to knock at MP maximum, 999. As well, everything we've got is mastered, as you can see. Added effect with time, so that if we do attack with Cloud, if we were to use his weapon, stuff, we can potentially slow down Ruby Weapon. Hopefully we're not in a scenario like that. That's kind of something that if stuff goes wrong, we have that as a fallback option. Enemy skill, so that we have access to Big Guard. Make sure everyone has an enemy skill with Big Guard. Get them from manipulating and using the Big Guard spell from the squids just south of here at that Gadundan area, whatever it's called. Master Summon, so he has access to every summon, particularly at the beginning of the fight. Phoenix. Now when you use Phoenix, Ruby Weapon actually absorbs fire damage, but that's not why we have Phoenix. we have to summon Phoenix to resurrect people. That's Cloud. Now over Yuffie. Again, HP, MP plus. Put the stats up to maximum. HP maximum, MP maximum. We have the All Materia with Restore. That's because Yuffie is our designated healer. Her responsibility is when she's back up, put regen on everybody. That's just to try keeping everyone's life up, hopefully in and around 4,000 to 5,000. As Mime, just to keep the little technique we're doing like a little circle technique. I'll explain it a bit. Everyone needs a Mime. Enemy skill, just in case stuff goes wrong. He has the ability in order to put up big guard. Final attack mastered with Phoenix. This is so if worst case scenario, everyone's knocked out, especially Yuffie. The Yuffie's just knocked out. It gives that up and gives you a little bit of respite where it comes up, Phoenix goes, it does the little healing damage on the enemy, but gonna resurrect whoever's been knocked out. Now, good old Barret. HP MP plus again to max out stats. Mime, our routine going. Enemy skill. If we have big guard, he actually has 2. He's the one that we tend to have with spare enemy skill. HP absorb with Knights of the Round. Now this is a little bit different to what we normally have. Normally we have Knights of the Round with MP turbo to make sure we do maximum damage. In our routine, what's going to happen is, because the other thing is a mastered W summon. As we enter, Ruby Weapon's going to put its fingers in the ground. Cloud is then going to cast Phoenix. This is going to resurrect Barret and Yuffie. Cloud is then going to do Big Guard on everybody, to give him haste and the protection stuff, while Yuffie put regen on everybody. Barret then cast W Summon, Knights of the Round. This will summon 2 Knights of the Round, all of which can absorb damage. Now Ruby Weapon will have attacks and chance to attack us. So you have a little bit of RNG if it works. If it fails, we'll just go back and try again. But that's the cycle we do. But after we do W Summon, 2 Knights of the Round, everyone then mimes. If something bad happens and we fall, Yuffie will automatically Phoenix and bring everyone back. But that's the main thing. W Summon with them 2. Things to watch out for. Anytime you hit Ruby Weapon and cause damage, Ruby Weapon will cast Ultima on everybody. This is why having Big Guard up with regen is important, because it can do, I think it's around about 4,000 damage, but obviously almost half your life. You need that up because you're going to hit it twice. You need that up in order to keep everyone's life ticking up. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to crack on, see if we can get this done. Okay, so, back out, hop on our high wind. And we're looking. Here we are. The little wiggle. See it over there? The little wiggle in the sand. You need to ram it. Go. Out it comes, and now it's time. Okay. So again, it's gonna be everyone's down. Cloud need to get ready and do his Phoenix. He's gonna have a lot of moves, so it's literally summon, get down to Phoenix as quick as you can, get ready. Keep pressing till it casts. Keep pressing. Now this will heal it, but it's gonna bring up Yuffie and Barret. As you noticed, Ruby Weapon put his fingers in the ground. If fingers aren't in the ground, you can't do damage to him. You need that to happen. We'll only do it when there's one character left alive up here. Why are you going with 2 dead? Heal it for a little bit, not a lot. That goes down, it's gonna whip you for a bit. This is where a bit of the RNG come in. Boom. Okay. Cloud. Big Guard. Boom. Yuffie. Regen. Boom. W Summon. Knights of the Round. Boom. Knights of the Round. Boom. And that should be it. Then we go Mime. A regen will keep everything topping. Notice he hits Cloud, he hits Barret. But this should now heal everybody. Should do a lot of damage as well. Well, not heal everybody, heal himself. So in the odd event that it does a lot of damage and knocks it down, getting the Mime off should top them back up. You want to try to keep everyone maximum. You probably should have done MP Turbo to do more damage instead. 6 and 2 threes. This should still work. If you had MP Turbo on, you'll be doing max damage, 9,999. So if this doesn't work, we'll put MP Turbo on, hop in and kill it, you know. I just wanted to be a bit more safe. Because Ruby Weapon is, as a super boss goes, this was the boss that caused me the most trouble out of any game until I got a technique. And even if it kills you, Yuffie's gonna knock everyone back up, and then we just quickly get on the cycle again. And everyone will recognize the cycle. It's a similar thing to what we did with Emerald Weapon. The difference was Emerald Weapon, obviously everyone was alive when you went in. You had lower Kyria slots done. Barrett did his whole big guard. Yuffie was still healing. And Cloud, he then did the... whatchamacallit, the W summon with actually around MP Turbo and just ripped it to pieces. There, as you can see, now everyone's life's ticking up. With this here, should, after it goes through, it will heal Barrett up to maximum. And it will move on to the next person, and basically, life will keep ticking up. And in theory, by the time it gets to the next person to attack, when they're low on life, as long as you haven't been hit by Ruby Weapon, which could happen, the ultimates should not be enough to just not kill people by the time they've already done one cycle to top up. Hopefully that makes sense. And it should roughly be about 2 rounds. So everyone going like twice, like, should be enough to kill it. Yeah, so after this bit's done, again, not max damage, but Barrett should then top his life. This should top Barrett's life all the way back up to max. Ruby Weapon will then retaliate with Ultima. Because we've got Barrier and Big Guard on that gives us Magic Barrier. That reduces the damage we're going to take. Regen's going to tick up in between the cast times of, like, cast time of Ultima and then the cast time of summons. So as you can see, that's topped up. Stopped. It's going to cast. It's going to hit the barriers. There you go. 3,000. Everyone ticks up. Get ready with another mime. Everyone's back up to 4. This is obviously going to top up Cloud. There's a chance that Yuffie might die here. There is a chance. If she does, she's just going to resurrect herself. But all that means is if she resurrects herself, Barrett's going to retaliate with a Phoenix. He's going to mime at the Phoenix. Which isn't that bad anyway, because all it will mean is Barrett will do the Phoenix and heal it for like a couple of hundred. And then we'll just get him to W summon again. This main thing, at least, will keep 2 people pretty much maximum life, well, enough to survive the ultimas that they're going to face. The MTP Turbo is normally a good shout as well, if we don't want to have the HP absorb, because obviously max damage is max damage. Main thing to watch out for though is R&D on the attacks and who they attack. Yeah, that will triple Cloud up to maximum again. Everything ticks up. It's going to cast Ultima. We'll knock everyone down. Everyone should still have enough to survive. There you go. He hits again. He's already maximum, but it's going to keep him up there. Then it's going to retaliate. Yuffie will be the lowest, but then Yuffie then does mime on this. Heal her back up to max. Then puts Barrett down. Theoretically should then put Barrett down towards the end, close to almost being knocked out. Then he knocks himself back up. So it's like a nice little cycle that just keeps you alive as you're fighting it. And an odd chance you die. So you wouldn't stop using the mime technique, because you don't worry if anyone's knocked out. You just keep doing the mime technique and do as many Knights of the Round as you can, up until the moment that Yuffie dies and she brings everyone back. And then if you've got a part where Barrett doesn't have the MP to do W summon, just chuck him a little turbo ether, knock his MP back up. But this way should be good enough that you're not gonna have anyone knocked out. I know it doesn't look as cool not having the 9,999 damage per hit as well though. Watch. He's up. That still ticks. Then stops for the ultimate attack. Oh, it hasn't. It carries on ticking. That's strange. It stopped last time. Boom. It hits everyone for about 3. That ticks up. Get the mime going here. It's going to hit again with an ultimate. But Yuffie's going to already have topped her life all the way up to max. So we're going to get 2 more ultimates, which will knock everyone down a little bit. By which time Barrett's about to then go up. Barrett will also be the closest to dying, but then he heals himself. Then Cloud will almost be about to die, then he heals himself, you know. That's really the cycle that should be happening here. The strange thing was, when I fought this boss first time back in 1997, before we had internet and everything like that, going in, every time it kept beating us. Every time, in, bang, dead, in, bang, dead. Proper annoying. When you finally figure out a tactic to defeat it, get over the moon. And this is probably, I find that, like, the way we've gone in, the easiest way to do it. But even though I could kill it like 1 or 2 combat phases earlier by having MP Turbo, more than likely, people like Yuffie or Cloud would die. Where this way round, everyone's life theoretically should be maxed. Potentially you lose one person if it does a beam on them and then you get hit by the ultimate. Look, see, she's topped up. It's going to do ultimate. Barrett's almost back up to max life. That hits. Obviously, barrier's gone. Regen's gone. So in theory, we run a high risk of Barrett dying here. But it should either be this attack or the next attack should be roughly when it's dead. Saying that, here's where Barrett probably dies, you know, knowing our luck. With MP Turbo, it would have been probably dead before Yuffie. It has like just over 1 million life. And this is a rough tactic of like what we do pretty much on any endgame boss. So saw it last week on Emerald Weapon with little tweaks, and you're seeing it today on Ruby Weapon with a bit of tweaks. And we do roughly the same when we fight Sephiroth at the end, which we will be doing next week on the Monday. Is that it? Is it now dead? No, there's a chance here that Barrett could die. Don't worry if he does. There is a chance. If Barrett's dead, and you look and go, oh no, Yuffie and Cloud could die. Ain't gonna happen. Even though Barrett's been knocked out, we're still gonna carry on with our Knights of the Round miming and our basically our Knights of the Round miming. The only time it will change is if Yuffie dies. Because obviously Yuffie's then going to bring everyone back onto life. But it should basically be dead. Come on. The thing I don't know is whether or not, if Yuffie dies, like in here, in this round, if he carries on, if we carry on, because we're miming the W summon, if we would still do the second Knights of the Round, or if we would mime Yuffie's interrupted revive by Phoenix. That's one thing I don't know. should top Cloud back up to max. Gonna get hit by Ultima, and we'll probably find out here. Here's Phoenix Flame. This is obviously going to heal it for a little bit. Bring back Yuffie and Barrett. It brings them back up to maximum as well, by the way. Right, so that's carrying on with the Judgment End. What I'm going to do... We're going to hit it with a couple of mimes. But we should almost have it anyway. Hopefully this will mime that still, even if it's just one. See, knew that was going to happen. I was debating whether or not to thingy. Yeah, there you go. Everyone's alive. Ruby Weapon's dead. See? And obviously that's going to level up Yuffie. Got the Desert Rose. After you grab that, now back to Calm. And this is another way of grabbing the Golden Chocobo. However, I would recommend getting the Golden Chocobo by the breeding, which we've done on a previous episode. So go back and watch that if you don't know how to get Gold Chocobo without doing any races. Hop up. Finish off the side quest. Hit of that Chocobo over there. Chocobo over where? Yep, it's a hit trade. There's Chocobo. It's a Gold Chocobo. So in theory now you've got two. Chocobo, take it. It's yours. Now he heads off on his journey. Chocobo, you can rename it. We shall call it... Call it Goldie to call it Goldie 2. Goldie 2. There you go. Now I gave it a capital Y. Look cool, you know. Hip. Goldie 2 heads off. Get out. And that comes back to our stable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where we're ending the day. Thank you all for coming. Thanks everyone for watching us on playback. Final Fantasy VII will return on Monday. We'll be entering the Northern Crater, showing everything in there, and then tackling the final boss of the game. Join us on Monday, where we'll be completing the final part of here. The parts that we haven't done, and we won't be doing, is getting the second lot of master materia, which is by mastering up everything and then going and using the huge materia, get them from them. If you want to do that, we'll explain next week during the Northern Crater where the point of no return is, so that you can get the last couple of magic and command, level them up, then ping over, hand them in. We'll explain that on Monday. We might get the master summon, but other than that, Not going to get the second Master Magic or Master Command. We'll explain how to do that on Monday. So hopefully we'll catch you then. Or alternatively, you can join us tomorrow and Thursday this week when we'll be continuing a blind Let's Play of Sekiro Shadow Dies Twice. Thank you all for coming along. Goodbye. And stay safe.